Hello students. In chapter number 2, we are doing 14 principles of management given by Henry Fayol. Up till now, we have completed with 8 principles. Today we are going to start with a new principle, that is scalar chain. Now, according to this principle, official communication in the organization must follow this particular route. Okay. For example, if A wants to communicate to D, A will be first communicating to D. D will pass on message to D. This is how communication must follow in the organization. This official line must not be break in the normal routine of business. However, in case when two persons belonging to the same level want to communicate in an emergency situation, at that time a concept is being used. This is known as gangplank. Again, I am repeating, when two persons belonging to a same level wants to communicate in an emergency situation, at that time they can do so with the help of concept of gangplank. Otherwise, this particular official line of communication should not be broken in case of scalar chain. Okay, now according to the concept of gangplank, we can get the impression that Henry Fayol's principles are flexible in nature. They are not rigid in nature, that they can be molded according to the situations of the organization. Coming to the next one, that is principle of order. Principle of order says that in an organization, there is a place of everything and everyone in the organization. When we are arranging the material or things in a proper manner, that is known as material order. When we are arranging persons at the right places, then it is known as social order. So we can classify that orders are of two kinds, material order and social order. Arrangement of people is known as social order. Arrangement of things in the organization is known as material order. Okay, coming to the next one, that is principle of equity. Principle of equity says that we should not discriminate between the employees on the basis of caste, color, religion, gender. Rather, all the employees must be treated in an equal manner. No one must be unduly favored or unduly punished. Okay. When we are talking about principle of order again, at that time, it just reduces the time of searching men and material and saves our time and energy. When we are talking about scalar chain, it helps in ensuring smooth flow of communication. When we are talking about equity, that means there is a cordial relationship between workers and management. Taking a quick recap again, scalar chain means following the official lines of communication in the normal course of business. In the emergency situation, if two persons wants to communicate, then we can use the concept gangplank. Order, a perfect place for everything. That is, when we are arranging the things, material order. When we are arranging the people, social order. Coming to the last one, equity, no discrimination among the employees on the basis of caste, color, religion or sex. But at the same time, no one must be unduly punished or just provided with any sort of benefits. In the next one, we're going to start with that of 13th and 14th principle. Thank you. Coming to the 12th one, that is stability of personnel. It means that employees once appointed in the organization must not be frequently terminated. Frequent transfers and promotions must be avoided. A person must be provided with the reasonable time period to show his or her performance. Again, I am repeating. According to this principle, person once appointed must not be frequently fired out from the job. He must not be frequently transferred. Rather, he must be given a reasonable time to show his performance. Okay. However, in certain unavoidable situations like retirement, death, severe illness, a person can be removed from his position. But in the normal course, when person must be provided with the reasonable time period to show his performance. Coming to the 13th one, that is initiative. Principle of initiative means taking a step with self-motivation. In this, employees must be encouraged to make their own plans and to implement their own plans. They must be encouraged to give suggestions for the betterment of the organization, but initiative in any manner does not be understood as doing whatever you want in the organization. Taking a step with self-motivation, making their own plans and implementing them in their own manners, but it does not mean doing whatever you want in the organization. Coming to the 14th one, that is principle of esprit de corps. Principle of esprit de corps literally means unity is strength. This principle says that employees in the organization must work with unity, harmony and with the good amount of team spirit among them, which will lead to that of achievement of the overall organizational objective. With the help of stability of tenure of personnel, there will be good relations between management and workers. Management and workers will going to have a cordial relations between them, and moreover, workers' efficiency will going to improve if they are being provided with the reasonable time period. Coming to the initiative, when they are being, or employees are being allowed to take initiatives in the organization, at that time they feel motivated, they feel as a part of a family in the organization. Coming to the last one, that is Esprit de Corps, it develops a sense of unity, sense of harmony among the employees and the management of the organization. So with this, we have completed with all the 14 principles. Hope you understood each and every principle in a proper manner. Copy down the notes in your notes copies. Then we're going to proceed further with this chapter. Thank you.